WRFL Airlines and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you tuned in again soon.
Hey, WRFL, we are Juicebox. This first song is called Cog. Regardless of blue collars or scholars, the walls around us growing taller, turning lovers into fighters and turning brother against father and mother. The trees are behind us, catching ladder. Right to their dusties.
In the machine, in All right. We're now here with Juicebox. That was a great way to start off the show, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. You guys
That was
feeling
fun.
good? You got your adrenaline pumping?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, do you wanna go off and introduce yourselves real quick?
Yeah. So
Your names.
I'm Trip Church.
Instruments?
I play guitar and sing a little bit.
I'm Veda Moore and I sing.
I'm Kevin. I hit stuff with sticks.
I'm Jonathan and I play bass.
I'm Kyler. I'm just happy to be here in High Austin.
Wonderful. And I'm Maddie. I host this show. For those of you who don't know, I get to sit here and watch these guys perform and talk to them a little bit. Cool. I'm excited to have you guys here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out. This isn't our first time meeting, though, right? Because I had the opportunity to see you guys perform a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
A few months ago. My time is a little bit off. But you did a show at Girls Burritos at the back-to-school show, which went great. Yeah. That was your first time performing there, was it not?
Yes.
And-
yes, it was.
Cool. And I might be remembering wrong, but didn't you guys open?
Yeah, we opened for that.
Yeah, that's
show.
pretty cool. Was there more pressure opening for the
No,
show?
it's at least for me, I was happy to open because the past few shows we've been playing last, and it's like, it sucks to wait till the end of the night to play,
Yeah.
just because you're like kind of like sitting there watching the clock. So it was really nice to play first and just get it out of the way, and then have the rest of the night to enjoy ourselves and support the other bands. You know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's a relatively smaller venue, too, for 5-piece bands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you guys always been a 5-piece?
No, we've gone through a few iterations. We were a 4-piece for a while. Our second guitarist Kyler is pretty new to the band, but he's been fitting in quickly and very well.
This is his second gig with us.
Really?
He's a great addition.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Cool. So, can you walk me through how Juicebox started? You said it was a 4-piece when it first started.
Yeah, so like probably 2 years ago. Well, I used to play drums a lot. I'm sure, by the way, I used to play drums a lot growing up. But I wanted to play guitar because I don't know, it just looked fun. And so I started playing guitar, and I would be learning these songs really poorly and singing them, and my friends would be like, "Shut up! Like we don't want to listen to that." And so we got Veda to start singing with us. And you know, I've known a lot of us went to high school together. So like, Kevin started playing drums when I was playing the guitar, and then I convinced Jonathan to play bass, and
Yeah, I started off as a trumpet player. Picked up the bass not knowing what it was.
so it's like musical chairs basically.
Yeah. This is a great opportunity to play drums for this band because it's been something I've wanted to do for a while. So, yeah. Thank you, Trip.
Kevin also sings for another band
Yeah.
Really?
called Knives Out. Shout.
Yeah.
Shout it out loud.
Gigs pending.
They are a
Cool.
band.
Cool. So you guys were all relatively close before and throughout the initiation of the bands. What about
Mm-hmm.
Kyler? Where did Kyler come from?
Kyler, where did you come from?
I met S-tier Kevin at Marika's playing volleyball, and
Wow.
he introduced me to Trip from there, and the rest is history.
Yeah. We really needed a guitarist because our last one sucked. And
Well,
he flaked on
that's
us.
he just had his own things going on.
So you went to the volleyball court to scout for a new guitar player
Yeah,
or
basically.
bass?
I mean, it kind of just came up organically. First, we were just
Right,
playing
right,
volleyball,
right.
and then he mentioned he played music, and I was like, "Oh, what do you play?" And yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So how long has it been now since you guys have been together?
With Kyler, probably like 3 or 4 months or something like that. But the band's been around in some form or another for like probably 2 years.
We used to be called Kids in a Warehouse,
Yeah, the
but
OG.
Really?
we changed that name.
Yeah,
Why?
we thought there was some bad connotations.
It had some ill-mannered implications,
Oh yeah.
and it's just a mouthful.
We were the kids in the warehouse. There were no other kids in warehouses.
Thank you for clarifying. I think that helped. That helped a little bit. How long did you guys have that name before you decided to change it?
Like probably the better part of a year.
Really?
Yeah. Someone even made a poster and gifted it to us at one of our garage concerts.
She's a sweetheart. Thank you for that.
We
Is
saw
that when
it.
you saw it and realized maybe we should change our name to something else?
No,
Yeah,
it
well-
was actually the guitarist who left. He kept saying it was a bad name. It finally got to us.
That's funny. Okay, cool. So when you first started Juicebox, did you have any specific goals or intentions? Because I mean, I've seen a variety of like sometimes musicians start bands to kind of like play around with their friends, like how you guys kind of talked about, and sometimes bands are very intentional with the way that the direction that they want to take the bands. Was there anything that was like, like this is what I want Juicebox or Kids in a Warehouse to be?
I mean, for me at least, it just started as like, it's fun to play music with my friends. Like, music's a big part of my life, and playing music with other people is just one of the best things. So, that's what it really started with, was just having fun. And I have a lot of fun writing music, so that it became an outlet for that too, a chance for me to get better at writing and have a band to try the compositions with.
Yeah.
So for me, I've been killing like 4 birds with 1 stone, figuratively. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
This is Kevin. I just want to be a rock star. I love music. I'm right where Trip is. I love playing music with people, and I just want to share it with others.
This is Jonathan. I go by Jono. I really enjoyed playing trumpet in high school, and it would always give me goosebumps whenever we would play some really good music. And I think Trip writing songs really gives us the chance to do that again.
Yeah.
Well put.
Have you ever thought about bringing it out the trumpet for a show?
I have mentioned that our band could use a trumpet player, although I've been, I've been voted out. I've been outvoted.
Vetoed.
I've been vetoed, yeah.
Yeah.
We could probably have a trumpet for a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of the time when I see bands that have like a like a brass or like a trumpet or saxophone or something like that, it'll be like they'll bust it out for a song. I think there was even like a clarinet, maybe a flute once or twice that came on here, and it's cool to see because there isn't a lot. Like even Monterey.
Shout out Monterey.
Yeah.
Shout out
They're
Monterey.
great.
Shout out
awesome.
Monterey. Shout out Monterey. They actually facilitated the entire back to school bash thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah, they're the ones who invited us.
We love
Yeah.
They have a
Monterey.
very impressive trumpet player.
They do have a very impressive trumpet player, and it is nice to see in a a scene where there isn't a lot of stuff like that. So I'm just advocating for you a little bit here live on air, but yeah. Also, since we mentioned the show, when I talked to you guys in the past, you mentioned that your music was a kind of a combination of rock, metal, and a little bit of indie. And so I want to say before I go too far on this, if you would say that's pretty accurate to what you guys play.
I think so.
I would say mostly rock, tiniest bit of metal, and then some indie stuff.
Yeah. The thing about rock has so many subgenres that when somebody says rock, like my mind goes to classic rock, but I know that in a lot of cases it's more like alt rock, indie rock, especially in this scene. So yeah, rock is a very umbrella term.
I mean, we try not to focus too much on the labels. Like, it's just about like writing songs that we like.
Yeah,
and then
that's
wherever
awesome.
it fits is where it fits,
Yeah. So do you guys do you intentionally bring in different kind of like soundscapes and little pieces of different genres into the music that you make, or is it kind of just like whatever you guys?
Like sometimes,
sounds good.
at least for me, when I'm writing, it's every song's different, so you really just have to take it case by case. Like, sometimes I go in like, I want to write a song that is inspired by this band or that band.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like that, and other times it's just, oh, here's a cool riff. Where do we go from here? What comes next?
And a lot of our songs are inspired by real life events.
Thank you, Jono.
Yes. There's no inspiration like real life.
He says ominously.
Art imitates life, or life imitates art.
Yes.
Something like that.
Absolutely. Vice versa. Alright guys, well we're at the 15-minute mark if you guys want to get ready and start your set, perform a little bit for us.
Hope you guys enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Alright, guys, we'll be right back. And Juicebox will do a really cool performance for you guys. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Alright, so this first song we're going to play is called Harvest. And this one is about making the best out of the worst. In this sense, it's taking some bad things that happened to you and writing songs about them. 1, 2, ready. That was the song. We're gonna switch guitars real quick.
Kevin's gonna play Guess That Beat.
Was that Chappelle Roan?
Is that Sabrina Carpenter lady?
Alright, you guys ready? That one was called Reticent, and it's about being reticent.
What does that mean? I still don't know.
It's about feeling complacent in life. One of the lyrics is like tearing the calendar pages off the wall and watching the days go by and nothing's changing.
Oh,
It's about that feeling.
that's dark.
Yeah. It's a good thing the next song is a happy song, kind of.
Is it?
It sounds like a happy song.
Playing? Oh yeah, I know this one.
Do you know this one?
Yeah, this one. I started out. My name is Jono, and I'm gonna start this next one, if that's all right.
This one's called Longing for You, and it's about yearning.
It's about when you're longing for you.
Well said. Sweet. So this next song has never been played before publicly. It's a debut. This one's called Glitch, and it's about feeling like there's something wrong with you.
Well, I was born defective. Come on with me, let me show you where the gap is. I'm disconnected from who I'm supposed to be. Can you detect it? Let me tell you that I wish I could correct it. Irrespective, it's just how I'm made. Be objective. It's not for show. I'm sorry if it ever feels that way. Don't be suppressive. It's just how
gone, laying rules, all a broken game. Either way, I guess I'm just a puppet dancing on the strings of routine. Do you ever feel that too? Thought I was gonna be the hero. Instead I'm the hero, dividing by zero, undefined, spending money I don't have on stuff I don't need. That's because I'm a haywire machine. Do you see what I mean? I think I need a break. I feel I'm trapped, an error in my programming. Can I come back? My system's crashing and I'm feeling like I'm doomed. My doubt external, I'll probably catch on fire soon. I need a turn to get my wounded needs, searching for meanings. I'm bleeding and I'm looking for identity.
It's too much for me.
And it's still not enough.
I love it till I have it in
Far
my
gone because
Is there something wrong with you? A bitch you can't ignore. A missing arm within your code that tells you where to go. Is there something wrong with you? A bitch you can't ignore. A missing arm within your code that tells you how to be. A missing line by mistake or design. I simply just can't decide. Is there something wrong with us? A bitch we can't ignore. A missing line within our code that tells us where to go. Is there something wrong with us? A bitch we can't ignore. A glaring gap within our code that tells us how to be. A missing line by mistake or by design. I simply just can't decide.
yeah.
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 That one's about the Matrix, Neo and Trinity.
Oh, brother. All right, so this next song we're gonna play is called Magnets. It's one of our favorites we've written so far, and it's about relationships, dysfunctional relationships, how they sometimes feel like they're working and then sometimes they're not working, and just all the stuff that comes with that.
Bars trip.
And we're gonna play it in just a second. it coincidental.
Accidental.
Let's not make this monumental.
Only accidental.
So mental. You pull me closer
Till I push you away. Won't you see? This is not who I want to be.
Sometimes I stay awake till the night turns to day, like a feather with no tether. Carry me away.
But you bring me back down. Keep my feet on the ground. I was lost till I was found. But with you I am bound. You pull me closer till I push you away. Won't you see? There's more we could be. But when you smother me, I will try to break free. We're like magnets misaligned. We can never stay together.
I know we can find a way. Find ourselves a new way out of here. It's not always a bad thing when we come together. You are warm when we are in cold weather. You are the rain in the desert. It's not always a bad thing when we come together. It's not always a bad thing when we come together. You are sweet when I am bitter. When things are bad, you make them better. It's not always a bad thing when we come together. It's not always a bad thing when we come together. It's not always a bad thing when we come together.
It's not always a bad thing.
It's not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing. Yeah.
That one's about friendship. The end for me is about friendship.
No, it's okay. Say it live on the radio air. What?
Just go. That's what we're talking about, bro.
Sorry, they just performed, so they're kind of getting situated back on the talking mics. Because the talking mics and the playing mics are different.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
Checkity check check.
All right, we are back. How do you guys feel after that performance?
Feeling
Your
good.
adrenaline going a little bit?
Yeah.
It's a little warm in this room, maybe?
It worn off by
A
now.
lot.
Yeah, when you got used to it.
I'm having a surreal out of body experience.
That's always good, right?
Yes.
Especially when you're playing music. It's like the whole point.
Nothing like dissociating.
Yeah,
Nothing like dissociating.
it's a great motto.
My favorite pastime.
Right. Cool. All right, cool. So I know you guys don't have anything released on streaming platforms, but I do know that you have a lot of originals because you've just been playing them. So yeah, can you tell me a little bit about these songs? Are they something that you're working on in an upcoming project, or just?
Yeah, so several of the songs we're hoping to put on an album. We've got a concept in mind, and I don't want to give away too much, but we do have a story we want to tell. Most of these songs fit onto that album. We do have a couple that don't quite fit, and so we're thinking about putting together a little EP to kind of test the waters. So look out for that. That's on the horizon. Yeah.
Cool.
It's gonna be called Freshly Squeezed.
Is it really?
Get it? Haha, juice.
It's Juicebox.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it's a little bit of a catchphrase because I've seen you guys use it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I know that you've talked a lot about storytelling and you know your writing process. Can you kind of walk me through a little bit about when you're writing a new song and when you guys are like working on a new piece, what the process of that looks like?
Yeah, so again, every song's a little bit different, but
Yeah.
I like to try to put together like a demo in Logic or GarageBand just to kind of, once you've got that demo kind of put together, it kind of, for me at least, it crystallizes it, and then it's like, oh, this is a real thing. Because before that, it kind of just feels like a bunch of random riffs, and it's hard to get those into everybody's head and to know, you know, this thing's for 8 bars and that thing's for 4 bars. So I really like to put together demos, and they don't necessarily sound good, but they very much get the intention across of like how it will hopefully sound. And then it's just a matter of bringing it to the guys and helping them, you know, learn all the parts and put stuff together. But you know, we're always trying new things. Like we're gonna probably play one more song, and that one was more of a collaborative effort that the whole band kind of worked on together to, you know, stringing riffs together and figuring out what works. So yeah.
For me as a drummer, Trip is a drummer himself, and he's pretty good. He's better than me, honestly.
Thanks, man.
And his writing is very intricate and awesome, and the drum parts that he writes I like to like do my own spin on it, mostly because I'm not as good as him, and he writes some pretty hard stuff. But yeah, it's really cool to try to really serve the song, try to serve his vision, and you know, make it all come into like one concrete, you know, idea.
Yeah, like a lot of times I'll have an idea for what a drum part that could work, but I try not to, like, I don't want to be too strict about it. Like, it's very much like, here's what I think would work, and then I tell Kevin to play his version of that or do what works for him. I mean, there's exceptions, like the song we just played, Magnets. I had a very specific drum part in mind, and the song was kind of built around it. So that one, I was like, you kind of just have to play this part. But, you know, there's still, like, the chorus. I was like, you just do whatever you want. That'll sound good. And
hey, I learned it.
And he's good enough. You know, he knows what he's doing. Like, he puts together great parts, and sometimes he plays stuff I would never think of. So it's good to have him to bring in his own perspective, too.
I love you, Trip.
Love you, too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a really good way to approach it, especially I feel like it might be a little bit difficult to have 5 people and coming together and kind of trying to work through that and understand it all together. The second to last song that you played was really cool, and it was creative in a way that a lot of, you know, local music that you hear isn't like that, and you can hear the intricacies within the music and the way that the lyrics play over them. So yeah, the second to last song, can you tell me what the name of it was before?
Glitch,
Magnet?
perhaps?
Yeah, Glitch. Yeah. And that was your first time playing it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was awesome. I really loved that. It was very creative and awesome.
Yeah,
We really like that song so far.
Yeah.
It's like not what I usually would listen to, because I usually like heavier stuff, but that song is it gives me the heebie-jeebies in the good way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
It was very full soundscape that it gave.
Yeah.
So it had weight, you know.
Sweet.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks.
Cool. Just for the sake of time, and you guys do a lot of covers at your shows too.
Yes.
The show that I went to, there's a lot of cool covers that you guys did. What are you guys' some of favorite and least favorite songs to cover or that you've covered?
We are secretly a Paramore cover band. They're always fun to play. Veda's a great singer, so doing some cool songs like that. Haley Williams, I mean, it's a tough part to sing, and like Misery Business, we usually play it up a half step, which just makes it even worse. And she's a trooper. She just sings it great. So
shout out Veda.
Yeah, shout out Veda.
Thank you.
Other than that, we played some Royal Blood covers. Those are really fun.
Some Alice in Chains.
What else do we do? Yeah, Alice in Chains is always fun.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Nice.
We actually started off learning covers of 3 Days Grace.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
funny. I love it.
And we just saw them live in concert.
Yeah, we saw them at Louder Than Life, which was awesome, by the way.
We took a whole lot of inspiration from Louder Than Life.
Yeah, that was life changing.
Yeah, we're very excited moving forward now that we have all this knowledge and experience. Yes.
Yeah, Louder Than Life is always a really cool festival that they do in Louisville.
Yeah.
I was disappointed I couldn't make it. They had a really good bill this year.
Yeah.
You guys have played a few different places in Lexington. Have you ever made it to Louisville or anywhere else?
Not
in
yet.
Kentucky?
We've been keeping it pretty local, but we definitely want to get on the road more and see other towns and cities and just keep playing for lots of people.
If you could play anywhere and open for anybody, where would it be and who would it be?
Louder Than Life, Kublai Khan.
These are going to be separate answers. For me, it would be Deftones. It's my favorite band of all time, and I want to perform it in like Sweden or something,
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
some European country.
if we're doing like dream ones, I'd want to open for Carnival. They're in Australia, so I guess we'd have to go there to play with them. But they're one of my favorite bands ever.
Carnival's awesome.
Mine would be in the WRFL 88.1 studio.
Okay.
Well said, well
Calm
said.
down.
I changed my answer to Post Malone or Juice WRLD's no longer here, but that would be my second answer.
I feel like you guys would fit really well before a Post Malone set. I think you guys would be the perfect,
Or Taylor Swift.
even better. I mean, who doesn't want to open for
Ooh,
Taylor
let's
Swift?
open
I
for
don't.
let's open for Sleep Token because it would make Kevin mad.
that might be a better fit than Taylor Swift.
Go ahead, Veda, give your answer.
Oh, I'm gonna piggyback on the Carnival, but other than that, probably Paramore.
Nice. Okay, we're running a little bit short on time because I know you guys are going to end with a song, which I'm very excited about. But I did want to say that I enjoy the way that you guys kind of take on and embrace the whole Juicebox theme with the unofficial Juicebox logo and also the catchphrase that you mentioned, freshly squeezed. So I feel like it's only fair to ask you where the name Juicebox came from.
We had a lot of different brainstorming sessions. At one point, we came up with a garage juice.
I vetoed that very
It was
fast.
vetoed very hard.
I don't
And
blame you.
I don't know. We just kind of
We had
took turns throwing up two or more words.
We had a notes app with like 60 different names on it, and we just kept whittling them down. And there was like 4 iterations of that list, but Juicebox was always on the list, just kind of in the background. And eventually we were like, that's kind of good. Like, let's go with that.
I want to take credit for this one because I'm obsessed with juice. I'm addicted to it. I love
He's a
juice.
juice head.
And so, yeah, I coined Juicebox.
And it makes a good chant. When I say juice, you say box.
Box.
Juice.
Box.
Box, I
Juice.
was a little early.
Juice.
Kevin.
Lord.
My bad.
Anyway.
I was really excited to do the chant.
All right.
Okay. You know, have you guys heard of Lemonade Mouth? You
Yeah.
ever seen Lemonade? It kind of has the same vibe as that. You know, like, do you
Yeah,
guys
but
ever,
we're cooler.
you ever crack open a pack of juice boxes before a show or
We
during
did think about bringing
practice?
juice boxes to a show and like
Oh.
throwing them in the crowd, but
That
if
would've
they
been
broke
cool.
open, it could be bad.
Yeah,
so
that
it's
could have been bad.
hit or
We could
miss.
probably pass
It's
those
called
out.
assault.
Yeah, like in the movie, you know?
Yeah.
You never you cheers the juice box and drink it. I mean, it's right there, guys. No? You have any other pre-performance rituals?
We'll take notes.
Yeah, no, I'm feeding you guys this
Pre-performance rituals?
advice. Yeah, I mean, do anything else?
Usually Jonathan forgets something, so we have to
Yeah.
panic and freak out about that for about 10 minutes, but then everything's good and we're all better
That's
after
cool.
This
that.
time I forgot my bass stand, but last time I forgot like several chords and my bass pedal board.
So that's become a tradition.
Yeah.
My tradition is taking forever to set up the drum set.
Fair. Yeah, I saw Trip in earlier. Messing
Yeah, he's
with it a
been
little
very,
bit.
very helpful.
Cool. Okay, last question before I let you guys off. What juice flavor do you think encapsulates the band the best?
Probably like a Baja Blast kind of flavor.
Not a
Oh.
Not even. You know, in the performance that we did, in the interview that we did previously, one of you said lemonade, and it was really hard for me not to call out the fact that lemonade does not qualify as a juice. But I didn't want to rain on your parade. Somebody else said strawberry kiwi. I was like, come on, dude, you're just naming out fruits. At
I would
this
say
point.
passion fruit encapsulates us.
That's crazy.
Wow. I
Passion
was gonna
fruit
say
juice?
apple juice, but
I was
Yeah,
gonna
apple
say apple
juice.
or orange.
Cool.
Or if you could just like put a bunch of different fruits together, like pineapples and mangoes and guavas and lime. Are limes
Ooh,
fruit?
pineapple juice.
Like a smoothie.
Yeah, put it all together like they do at Seven Brew. That's us, and we're green.
We are a smoothie.
We're green.
We
or
are
blue.
so
No, I'm just
or
kidding.
yellow.
We are Juicebox.
It's always changing
We're like
colors.
vibrant neon colors.
Awesome. Great answer, great answer, great answer. All right, guys. Well, that is the end of the interview. Thank you so much, Juicebox, for coming on. They are going to end up with a song for you guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. As always, I'm your host, Maddie. This has been WRFL Live. And I will end it off here. Goodbye. For me. Juicebox is still here.
We've got one more song for you all tonight. But first, remember we do have an Instagram at JuiceboxLex. You can find out more information there if you want to. This song is called Abyss. And it's pretty heavy. Thank you. Good night.